From a massive landslide in Nepal that flattened an excavator like a pancake, and a terrifying flood in Sichuan province that washed away a steel bridge, to a mall in southern China that was inundated with water during a freak storm, and much more. Here are 5 of the scariest natural disasters caught on camera. Pantai Remis is a small coastal town in eastern Malaysia. They're known for their beautiful sandy beaches stretching up and down the coast. One of them was nearly lost when a tin mining company moved in and ravaged the land. Mother Nature decided to reclaim it. On October 21st of 1993, a massive landslide consumed an abandoned tin mine. As the story goes, the operation got too close to the ocean, putting immense strain on the retaining walls. A local named Yi Rong got a call from the mine's owner saying it was about to collapse. He rushed over and filmed what many consider the best landslide ever caught on camera. It seems like the landslide is never going to end. Another massive chunk falls off and slides into the abandoned mine. Water shoots like a cannon from the sides, and it was about to get much worse. Tin mining has always been a major industry in Malaysia. In the 19th century, miners discovered massive deposits near the coast. It led to them supplying half the world's tin until the mid-1980s. Then, the industry and the mine collapsed. Today, the old Pantai Remis tin mine is visible from Google Earth. The collapse and ensuing flood created a new cove off the east coast of Malaysia. In the small Nepali village of Lele, workers gathered on a ridge to watch a catastrophic landslide. It seems like they were doing some mining work when something didn't sound right. Everyone rushed to safety, but they couldn't get the heavy machines out of there in time. Their excavator was crushed like a plastic toy. It helps that it was sitting there when the landslide occurred. We get to appreciate how big some of those boulders are compared to the excavator. Luckily, none of the workers got hurt. We assume their project was severely delayed. Floods are no joke in China. Every year, they cause billions of dollars in damage and displace countless people. India is the same. They're number 1 and 2 in terms of total population at risk for flooding. 28%, or about 390 million people, are at risk in both countries. These videos should explain why. On May 28th of 2023, devastating downpours struck Shuanhan, China, a county of about 1.3 million people. Multiple videos from around the area showed the devastating effects of heavy rain. Nothing was safe, not even the steel bridge.
cái tàu có chắc cũng quên tôi quên gì chứ bao lâu.
Chưa thấy rồi. Vả là. Vả lại cái.
Thôi lo như thế này.
According to local weather reports, the county experienced 24 hours of severe rain. When that happens, it quickly overwhelms the rivers, which leads to this level of catastrophic flooding. If you thought it looked bad on the outside, just wait until you see what happens on the inside. Mid-June of 2016 brought widespread floods across southern China. Anyone living along the Yangtze and Huai rivers caught the worst of it. This shopping mall was no exception. According to the BBC, the 2016 floods affected some 32 million people across 26 provinces. Nearly 2 million people were forced to relocate after 56,000 houses collapsed. We can't say for sure how much damage they caused to this mall. We imagine it's somewhere in the millions. Between northern India and southern China sits the East Asian country of Nepal. Like its neighbors, Nepal is highly susceptible to flash floods during the rainy season. Between 1980 and 2010, floods were the third largest source of disaster-related injuries in the country. The Terai region in Nepal's southern frontier is among the most affected areas. On July 26th of 2016, heavy rainfall battered the area around the Tino River. Flood warnings went out and families scrambled to pack their belongings. A few hours later, news spread that an important bridge over the Tino was about to come crashing down. Among the crowd was 11-year-old Subham Sunar. He and his family heard sirens from a distant town and knew a flood was coming. They were going to retreat to the schoolhouse, but the bridge collapse made that impossible. The 700-foot suspension bridge connected the towns of Budanagar and Devanagari. Before it collapsed, it used to take Subham about 5 minutes to walk to school. After, he had to take a 30-minute detour to the next crossing. Other people watched the flood rip apart their homes. Some couldn't return after the water damaged their walls and roofs beyond repair. On July 5th of 2011, the sky went dark over Gilbert, Arizona. The bustling town, about 30 minutes southeast of Phoenix, was covered in a massive sandstorm, also known as a haboob. Haboobs form when thunderstorms emit powerful gusts of wind over a desert landscape. The wind picks up loose sand, which creates this giant wall effect. The term haboob stems from the Middle East, where these types of storms are pretty common. Let's just say the people of Gilbert didn't appreciate one rolling through.
Here you are.
The storm gets closer by the second. Look at the difference between the distant sky and the pitch-black dust cloud. Our homeowner sets the camera down moments before the storm hits their house.
Here it comes. Yep. Okay.
Haboobs are common in summertime Arizona. The arid climate is similar to that of the Middle East. While they are mostly harmless, they can cause complications. The dust has the power to topple electrical lines. The blackout conditions can also cause accidents. You would think not driving in a dust storm would be a no-brainer, but people still do. Now, while the term haboob does put a smirk on some people's faces, meteorologists in the US have been using it for decades. According to one, the media usually avoids it because they don't think people will understand. Well, that's all we have for you today, but if you want to see another video just like this one, then click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.